Braden Guthrie here with my Madden 23 Atlanta Falcons rebuild. We are taking over the Atlanta Falcons. I am the new head coach, Braden Groots. I am from where Groot is from. We are going to start in the preseason in this intro, sim through that. And for league settings, we are going to be playing on all Madden, the hardest difficulty. And I'm relieving a lot of this as it is. We're doing 9-minute quarters. I want to give it long enough. Sometimes the game feels like it goes too fast. So 9-minute quarters, all Madden. We are starting in the preseason. So here we go. As it gets us started, our first preseason game is against the Lions. But before we do that, let's take a look at our depth chart. At quarterback, we got Marcus Mariota, obviously drafted Desmond Ridder. Bad news, I do not see him as a future starter. I want to draft my own guys, so I know a lot of you guys coming from Instagram like you see, he's not going to be my guy. Running back, we got Cordell Patterson, Damian Williams, Tyler Algier. Not a bad running back room. We actually have a fullback on the team. You want to cut him probably. Wide receivers, not looking good. Luckily, they don't have Desmond Ridder on here. Or Ridder, sorry. Ridley. So we don't have to worry about what we would have to do with this suspension. So wide receivers don't look good. Obviously, Kyle Pitts, star. We're going to be using him as much as we can. Offensive line, Jake Matthews, not bad left tackle. Once we get into the interior, it does not look as good. Jalen Mayfield starting at left guard. Center, we got Matt Hennessy. Right guard, we got Chris Lindenstrom, not bad. And right tackle, we got Caleb McGarry out of Washington. So the offensive line is going to be very weak. Defensive line, we got Marlon Davidson on the defensive end. Right end, we got Grady Jarrett. Then interior, not looking good at all. Anthony Rush and Nick Thurman. Linebacker, we got Arnold Ebiketie, which I just said wrong. Middle linebacker, we got Deion Jones, an established veteran. Right outside, we got Lorenzo Carter. In corner, we got AJ Terrell Jr., who's very good. Casey Hayward and Isaiah Oliver. So our corners are not half bad. Free safety, we got Eric Harris. Strong safety, we got Dean Marlowe. And we got Younghoe Koo for kicker, Mago. And then when we look into more the nickel and 11 personnel into things, our slot receiver is going to be Drake London. So obviously, we're going to want to get him. With him being our rookie, we're probably going to start him. We want to get him as many reps as possible. The slot, Lorenzo Carter, he may be a linebacker, but really he's a rushing end. This is how our team is looking. Our slot corner situation's very poor. So that is our team as of now. I don't know if we're going to make any trades here in the preseason. Let's look at our staff. For our offensive coordinator, we got Henry Brock, what runs the West Coast. I like the West Coast. So we have our defensive coordinator runs a 4-3, which is exactly what I love to run. Even though our playbook says 3-4, so we'll see what that's about. But now we have a chance to do our weekly strategy and upgrade our players. If we do trade somebody, it'll be at the deadline. I'm going to do a more realistic weekly game plan. Like I said, not playing the preseason games. So let's see if we can. And I like who our focus players are. London, Ebiketie, and Ridder. So let's get them some reps. Right now we can upgrade a few players. As you can see, my controller batteries are low, and oh my goodness, whoever this is, he must be the Falcons long snapper because he is not very good. We have a chance to upgrade Marcus Mariota. And for this franchise, the way I'm treating it, like I said, a rebuild. The goal is to draft a new quarterback. So I'm not going to try and lose. I'm going to try and win the games. But realistically, probably going to have a very poor season. I'm going to be drafted in a position to take a quarterback. So as you can tell by the roster, it's not a very good team. It's going to be hard to win games. So we're just trying to rebuild the roster, and the first step's going to be a quarterback. But I'm also going to be actively trying to win. So we did everything we need for this week, and we are going to advance to next week. And we lost our preseason game, but it is just preseason. A 40-35, a high-scoring one. No upgrade players after that game, but luckily also no injuries. So we are going to do that again. Wilson, Quinnen Williams. Drake London got a lot of XP last week, and so did Ritter. Throw for 350 yards is the weekly game plan. We have a chance to upgrade some more players. Upgrade Kyle Pitts, who is an X factor, luckily. Yeah, Pitts is going to be the core of our offense. We're going to throw it to him deep, check it down over the middle. He's just going to be my go-to guy. Then we have, after this week, one more preseason game. And we won the last one, and we have a chance to upgrade players from that game. And then it looks like we have some other XP opportunities. Richie Grant, our slack corner, our free safety, getting some XP. A wide receiver. I am frustrated with Brian Edwards, apparently. He's having some drop issues. Well, if he's having drop issues, let's work on catching in traffic. So Edwards has been struggling apparently, but now we have a training camp standout. And that is the rookie. So we're going to compliment his football IQ. We're going to give him the good play recognition, give him a boost there. And now we're going to do our weekly strategy. Team goal, 3 turnovers, sure. Like you said, once we get to week 1, it's going to be regular playing. All right, we're about to advance to the final week, do our final cutdowns, and then it'll be time for the regular season. We're going to jump on to the week between the final preseason game and the regular season. We have to cut 19 players. Obviously, majority of these players are going to the practice squad, but first of all, these guys... Nope, you're not going to the practice squad. You guys are just not very good. Getting rid of all these red 50s guys. them. 7 active middle linebacker. Yeah, he can go to the practice squad. Another bench linebacker. Running back to the practice squad. Not a lot of practice squad options. They want us to just straight up cut guys. So I hate to just kind of go down the list. Obviously, we need guys on the practice squad. We'll move him to the practice squad. We don't need these many linebackers. I need to cut 9 players. Let's see. Felipe Franks, he can go to the practice squad. We only need 2 quarterbacks. Oh, we still have too many running backs. Avery Williams is going to the practice squad. 4 running backs, that's good. We don't need a fullback. How many wide receivers we have? 1. Oh, 9. And I think we saw my guy Auden Tate. Yep. Still have 8 receivers. Cut him. 970 cap, 80K more. Now we're going to tight end. Obviously not cutting Pitts. We don't want to cut anybody here. Go to left tackle. Good. We don't cut anybody at left guard. Hold off on that. I'm finding a ton of players to cut now. Want to keep him. Might have to be that center. Buddy here. Alright, yeah, we are going to move the center to the practice squad, and this doesn't look like there's anybody else to go to the practice squad. So yeah, we're going to have to just cut these guys, unfortunately. And now we are going to have to let's take a look at our practice squad. And also let's take a look at our starting lineup. Here's our starting lineup. The only red we see is Kyle Pitts. That is not very good. Defensively, it's going to be a process. But for practice squad, we still have 4 openings. So we can just sign 4 guys. So we are going to do that. So I don't like just signing the top guys all the time, because usually another team will sign them the next week. But for now, we'll linebacker, we'll do a safety. Wide receiver, hey, KJ Hill. Went to Ohio State. And Zach Bond, I remember him. I think I filled up my practice squad. Yep. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you're excited to start the season. I know I am. Remember, put notifications on. I'm not going to post every video, But if you enjoyed this, like this video, give it a comment, share, and do all that fun stuff. See you next time.